Defending Washington Huskies. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Welcome, welcome.
And the Boilermakers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Now by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense will have the football first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Rides to back and leaves it. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Now on the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Green. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to throw. Zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space. It's Coleman. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the...
Hey, Agent, what happened?
For an incompletion, and now it's decision time.
Yeah,
if you're on offense, what do you do here on 4th?
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's there to make the
On
stop.
Skagway, however, Rustelli twisted his leg. He plays for New Week Giants.
Well, to heck with being conservative.
Oh yeah. Prayers going up to that guy.
On that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Support the streams. Hit the cash at $8
He was going for 6 right there.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation.
That was nasty, blow his leg
Broke
caught.
on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll move the wide
Like,
receiver.
comment, subscribe, and share.
Trying to punch it in. And this was just a low man wins battle.
Travis Hunter is actually insane, but he plays for one of the worst teams.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy.
If he gets put on Jamar Chase team, they will pick everyone.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the back. Smithers into space. Got the 1st down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the
He
ground.
just got pancakes.
The defense is wide open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McCoby. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, you can take it to the house.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 35. Bust through behind. Another broken tackle. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Here's the handoff. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, but...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's McCoby. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today, in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. He takes it at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Grab near the marker. It's Evans. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Fighting off the defender. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Williams looking for a man. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts. Going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Looks it in at the 40. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. You know, this is cool.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's McCoby. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Coleman. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll pull it on the read. Across the 25, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill.
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line,
and that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Washington, and they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go!
Back to pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's McCoby. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Williams will pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. It's a draw. Sweet cut there. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that fit.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Maybe.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This Husky defense, David, it's like they've got Vita Vea and Steve Emptman up front, Joe Tryon as a backer, and Marcus Peters in the secondary. There's purple everywhere.
You're right, from front to back. Guys up front on the defensive line, eating them up, doing a great job in the secondary at linebacker. Complete performance from this UW defense.
They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That leaves them with a tough 4th down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're after.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game. But I think you stay aggressive here. You try to get the touchdown. You're not going to have very many opportunities like this left in this ball game in the 4th quarter.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Williams looking for a man. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He has the first and still on his feet. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good on the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With the catch, it's Ross. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. There he goes. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Unit up ready for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks agent and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share.